In John chapter 1, verse 13, it says, "Who were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God." And it's referring to those of us who have been born again. The verse right before this one says that when I receive Jesus, when I put my faith in him, I become a child of God. Verse 13 tells us that that's not something I engineer in my flesh. It's not something I can make happen because of my force of will or anything. It's because of God. God saved me. God saved you. God is the one who drew us to himself and caused us to become his children. That's important to consider. And I've come into this drugstore here to buy some toothpaste. I'm in the oral care aisle. Before I leave here, I'll have to run the gauntlet of the impulse buy items that are near the cash registers. You know, the gum, candy bars, lip balm, magazines, the stuff they know you didn't come in here to buy, but if they make you wait long enough in the checkout line, maybe you'll throw those into your basket as well, and they've increased their sales. I think that there are some of us who have been born again and are grateful to God beyond words for being part of his family now and forgiven of our sins. I think there are some of us, when we consider that, in some twisted way, we imagine that God simply picked us up on the impulse buy. You know, it wasn't what he was really after. Jesus came to save the pretty ones, the smart ones, the spiritual ones, the ones that are better leaders and that kind of thing. And somehow we got, picked up along with the rest of them, and we're grateful, but we don't imagine God was purposefully after us. But nothing could be farther from the truth, dear one. It's cliche to say, I know, because it's such an overused phrase, but it's nonetheless true. When Jesus went to the cross, he had you in mind. And were you the only one, the only sinner who needed his saving grace, he would have paid exactly the same price. You are saved by God.